Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm Lord Thorin, here once again in the Realms in Exile. You'll notice some things have changed a little bit. We attempted to reclaim Erebor as Thror. He got killed by Smaug. I thought I had a backup save file so that we could have gone back in time, back to before he died. But it turns out I saved the wrong save file. So now we are playing as Thrain the Bold, Thorin's younger brother. Yeah, talk about annoyance. Bit of a problem. On the other hand, we could attempt to reclaim Erebor again. I don't think we're going to be able to reclaim Erebor this run, barring something amazing happening. Let's quick hold court, and then we will continue. Maybe we'll go for Moria or something first. That seems honestly easier. Considering we could attempt it again, we do have a son, but he is not very good. Thrain the second. We need to upgrade here. We are losing money like crazy, so maybe I shouldn't yet. The game's trying to prevent me from going so massively over my force limit that it's, or not force limit, my holding limit, that it's actually causing trouble for me. Okay. Well, turns out we can't beat Smaug. Esgaroth is destroyed. Of course, it may in fact be eventually recolonized. We shall see. In the meantime, we'll hold up here in the mountains a bit longer. The only reason we could reclaim Erebor is because we're bold. So, as long as we keep our heirs bold, we could try again eventually. Is this going to re... 7 months. Okay, I'm a little bit annoyed that it's decided to negate almost all my holdings, including my one that actually makes money. Okay. There we go. That helps a little bit more. We don't really need Fireheart Mine, so let's give this to our other son. Because now we're holding these territories. I guess I'll station that there. And once again, we're waiting to rebuild to divided attention. You'd think the other dwarves would become slightly more competent over time, but alas, they have not. Also, the Iron Hills Nain the Brave over here is proving to be entirely useless. To the point it's almost worth questioning, should we try and, like, invade the Iron Hills just to stabilize them? Okay, we got some money out of that. We can now go for another delving if we get enough money. I think we need to. I think that's the next major step, other than maybe getting a minor upgrade or two elsewhere. We can't easily get over here to attack the Misty Mountains yet. I suppose we could do a little colonizing. It's more the fact that this is all down here, the desolation of Smaug, so we can't actually colonize it. But we could colonize all this outer territory here. Also, surprised the dwarves don't have an entrance here to get towards the Iron Hills. It's a little odd. Let's do some minor colonizing, I guess. There's very little reason not to. I am sorry about not being able to show you the event chain that led to Smaug killing our ruler, but basically it was a series of decisions, then it goes after Lake Town, and then it killed Lake Town, at which point our character got burnt alive. Fairly simple. Think furnace with wings. fairly accurate. Okay, cutting cornerstones. Save some cash. That has been upgraded. Sorry, our capital has been developed another level, so we'll now work on some of these outer territories. And we are a miner, so we could go mining at some point again. I'll ally ourselves to our sons, that way we don't have to worry about uprisings from them, at least for the time being. That we can negotiate alliance with everybody except for this one uncle. Okay. These guys just completed it for me for free, basically. Awesome. We found ancient ruins. We cannot colonize this area so long as Smaug lives. Okay, but we can colonize out here in the east. The Withered Approach. Basically, until we get divided attention, our gold income's going to be fairly pathetic. Yeah. Oh, wow. That was almost completely developed. Interesting. Our one semi-powerful vassal is this guy. The rest are all counts, basically. So long as we don't let them grow too strong, we shouldn't have any internal issues. Although I kind of would like to subdue some of our neighbors. Okay. It's interesting how our people are actually very unhappy in our capital. Let's see what things else are going in the world. This Lothgathavold is doing extremely well, but losing against the Witch King in Mordor. Lorien is huge. It's beating up the Great Goblin. Azog's descendants are ruling in Moria. Still dealing with the Balrog, I imagine. The Dunedain have colonized a little bit. Not much, though. The Shire hasn't expanded at all, really. Tharbad isn't doing anything either. Then Elrond and Círdan are kind of doing what they normally do, which is not much of anything. The Orlings are dealing with an internal war, it looks like. Isengard is revolted. Gondor is strong. Umbar is massive. Oh my. I knew they were getting big, but they have easily become the biggest threat in the south of the world. To the point that they might even kill Mordor for me, considering they seized the area around Nuln down here in the south. Or Nirn. Pretty impressive from the AIs. Oh, free 50 gold. Thank you, Uncle. 30% cheaper build speed, always good. We wouldn't arrive in time. We can vassalize somebody, though. Oh, these guys somehow got independence. Not really sure how. Well, whatever. Technically, if we really wanted to, we could try and colonize our way into Mirkwood. Because that seems really smart to do, annoy Thranduil. As in, no, it would not be smart. Let's see. In terms of... Really doesn't make a difference where we start our next colony. We don't have tons of money, and we do get -5 for the colonies, so... On the other hand, this one's already developed to full. Because of how skilled our developer guys are. Thranduil will give me 700 gold. Thank you, Thranduil. Honestly, pretty perfect getting that free gold. I'll pour it immediately into another colony. Another colony and... yeah, I guess we'll do a crop rotation. It's not the most efficient use of the money in the short run, but on the other hand, our cousin just gave us gold as well. All of a sudden, people are giving us money. It's kind of nice. I know we've conquered quite a few dragons, but we cannot touch Smaug for the time being. And Esgaroth is not colonized. If I could border Esgaroth, I could build it up and attempt to get Bard in there. Oh, by the way, I looked up where Bard is. He's currently wandering around Minas Morgul. Just in case you guys are wondering what he's up to. No idea why he's in Minas Morgul, but he is. Or was at the time. Okay, that colony's almost done. Okay, that dragon was slain. Now we gotta kill some bandits. Upgrade that, and then it should be a matter of feudalizing here. Once I have enough cash. $150. Okay, so it's gonna take a couple months here, but overall should be fine. Then we can work on the other territories out there. The last one to fill in the north. Although I really do feel like I need to consider doing something about my cousins who are just failing rather abominably at everything. Might as well hire some people here, I guess. Okay, could write poetry. An ear to the ground. Yeah. Well, we'll pay the jester to entertain people, and we'll hire another bodyguard. So this one's a fearless empath and a fearless paragon. They probably will be loyal. I'd hope they would be loyal, but you never know. Rin has been united under the elves, who don't have a very large army, but they're doing very well because they have these water spirit units. The Nunivari, which are just really strong. Generational belligerence will make us more warlike. I just need to get to level 3. Okay. Failed to find a compromise. We're not very good at that, I guess. The necromancer is just casually, you know, sitting around in Dol Guldur. He's upgrading it significantly too. He's actually quite strong, despite just sitting in a giant hill in the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Thranduil did expand a bit. I missed that. Yeah, they're getting annihilated by these elves. Mordor is not particularly doing well. A little concerned about how strong the Castamiri dynasty is doing in the south, but wow, they just took even more land. This is turning out to be a very weird south and east. Extremely weird. And in the south, things are going fairly well. The Ban Lai are doing their stuff. And the bad guys down here are not doing much either. Okay, new castle. Grant 2. We basically don't have anybody of dynasties around. I'll give it to this guy. Upgrade. Of course, they can't build too much in their settlements, but I think it's worth more if I own it than if the Iron Hills owns it. Thranduil bribed the humans? Really? Interesting. Wouldn't have think he would have bribed humans. Each to their own, I suppose. The dragon has oft been on my mind over there. Keep debasing the coins. Because debasing coinage has never come with any problems in history. Usually it's one of those things that signals the decline of empires, debasing currencies. So. Don't need that. Let's see, what else don't we need? Gotta wait on both of these. This one's gonna take a little while. Our income keeps fluctuating so drastically, it's interesting. I think our men-at-arms negotiation thing just fell through. That's why we lost 3 more gold a month. We need 150 here. Ah, our uncle is now our rival. Not good. Now we're losing money somehow. And now we're making money. Sometimes how the game calculates what your income is just incomprehensible. I know there's logic behind it, but it seems to change so much. I've long ago given up trying to figure it all out. Okay. Okay, another holding. Let's grant this to someone else. Last one to colonize over there, and then I have no idea where we want to go from here. I suppose I could send a satellite hold to somewhere in the Misty Mountains and then jump over there. Oh, a long distant colony down here is doing okay. It's not doing particularly well, but they have 2 delvings, just no buildings. It's the same with these iron dwarfs. They're just not building anything. It's like the dwarven AI script is broken in existing delvings or something. Some of these are working though. Weird. More people they're gonna be invaded here. I can't ally myself with them either. I could claim the Mansion of the Iron Hills and declare war for it. We'll work on that. Anyhow, that will be it for this episode. Next episode, I guess we'll subdue the Iron Hills since we don't have much else to do. See you guys all then. Bye for now.